We have started
Yes.
products, isn't it?
Ravi,
Hello,
Saturday there
Ravi.
is no Saturday
Yeah.
there is no classes, right? Class.
No, Saturday it was not there.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Ravi.
Yeah.
I got a quick question, couple of questions.
Yeah, tell me.
Um, there was in one of the class last week. We've been trying. I've been here just all the screens and stuff. I've just finished the exercise here for the org determination rules and all that stuff.
Okay.
But however, in one of the class last week, you showed us how to change, enable and disable some fields and view tabs and stuff.
Okay.
Um, and that one thing. And second thing is all
Oh,
the changes that
you mean the hiding
once we make
fields?
the change. Sorry.
Hiding of fields?
Yeah, yeah,
Controlling,
and
right?
yeah, and the other scenario,
Okay.
all the changes that we make, you showed us some separate screen where I think we talked about this is all the event log or something where it helps in migrating to other environments. So just want to kind of refresh these two things one more time, please, quickly.
Okay. So, yeah. So, yeah, what you are looking for in that? So that means you're not able to understand the screen or the field grouping. What do you want me to explain that?
Basically, I think there was a scenario you went through and where bank details or something where we could disable
Oh,
it from display.
that's a hiding field. Yeah, I'll just show you that. Just the grouping one, right? This is the one. Charge it, charge. It's coming. It's not coming again. So you can, for example, we are talking about. Let me go into a person. Suppose when we're going for a contact person, So you have this payment transactions in this. So I don't want, because contact person would not give me all his bank details. So I want to remove this. So let me go back. I will select contact person field grouping. Then bank details, go to this and click on hide. Click on save. Continue. So now go and refresh that. Person. Take the same role where we have updated. So go to this. So now the bank details will vanish. Is it fine? So we were discussing about products the other day, isn't it? So products, the final diagram like what we have discussed is hierarchies, categories, set types, and attributes. This is a four. So if you have taken the diagram, in that attributes and set types, write a T code called COMM underscore ATTR set for creating attributes and set types. COMM underscore ATTR set. This is the first step actually. Step one, write it. You create run it as ZLTCOLOR. Click on create laptop characteristics. Sorry, this is an attribute. Let me change it. Should not name it as set type. I can name it, but this processor. Click on create. Attribute type, take it as character. Attribute length 10. We are just giving some value ranges, okay? Click on save. Please. Okay. It's not expect space there. Okay. Click on save. Go back.
Excuse me, Ravi.
Yeah.
One question. Is it possible to have, as per the client requirements, is it possible to alter the attributes?
Yeah, we can. We can change. There is a change option here. Anytime. Z itself, see, right now all the things what we are doing is according to the client requirement, assuming so.
So, what I was thinking mainly on the fields or characteristics itself, like, here you've got a language and description.
Now, once you start using in CRMs, what happens? Once you have started using it, you should not, SAP will not allow you to change because this attribute is being used by somebody. Because you have sold around 1,000 laptops with that attribute, now you cannot change. Before using, you can do anything.
Yeah, okay. So I understand. Okay. So, but as part of the initial first implementation itself, it's possible to change. But once you implement it, you can't.
Yeah, you can never.
Okay. So
SAP
that
generally it
is
says
it
when I
gonna
have
change
given
by
you an
clicking change
option,
mode? Yeah.
see we always have a because even in support we create these attributes whenever the product is being upgraded.
Yeah.
You can always do that. Add a new attribute and value ranges you
Yeah.
can always change. Maybe next
Yeah.
time onwards the 10 gigahertz has come, you can add. Altering is always possible.
Okay.
But you cannot change the attribute from a character to an amount or something else. Language. Changing a character after using is not possible. Anything new you create, it's your wish.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
That's it.
But it's possible to delete if you don't want, if you don't use it anymore, isn't it?
Now in SAP generally we never discuss about deletion at all.
Okay. Okay.
It's always archiving.
Yeah. Pretty much. You can archive it. Okay.
That's it. So some colors like you, I'm just giving you one. Click on save. Okay, we had two attributes right now. So then now create. You come from the last. Whenever you are customizing, come from the last. So attributes are over. Now create a set type. Laptop characteristics. Generally in SAP, like we have a weekly backup procedure where we archive all the unused products because the number range once given to some product, it is not again reused. So, so there is no use of deletion. So the archiving procedures are again every weekend. These basis guys will perform this unused data, and we also do transfer the data to the BI system. That's called business intelligence. So here this laptop characteristics where you want to, I want materials, I want service, I want financing, I don't want IP. Okay. So that means these are different product types when we create. So it should appear in all these three. So I've selected three. Assign attributes. So what are the attributes we have created? ZLT color. First let me take the one more attribute we forgot because one should be a number range, number related because one primary key has to be set. One more attribute to just add there. Some model numbers like this. Make this field is key. What are the other processor? Other one? Only two we have. Now click on save. Now you can see it will generate the structure. It will add up into the object-oriented activity of SAP. It generates all the DIN-Pro structures for the customization. is maintained successfully. So we have saved this. Okay, set type LTKR maintained successfully. So if you can see, once you have done this, then you get into next COMM underscore HIERARCHY. Because what is the sequence? Generally hierarchy, category, set type, attribute. So now we are going into the hierarchy. Now here, as we have already studied, there are three kinds of base hierarchies. What are those? R3, prod type, mat class, and prod hire. There are three base hierarchies. Because after downloading these base hierarchies automatically, out of this product type is the mandatory option. The rest two are optional. So click on start. Click on start. So as we have already studied in the theoretical part, saying that there are three base hierarchies in SAP product. They are not this PC shop and all. You don't need to follow these three. R3 mat class, R3 prod hire, and R3 prod type. But you write a star for R3 prod type. Write a star. Product type, product hire, and R3 mat class. There are three types of hierarchy IDs here. Then, as I said, class and hire, you don't need to create anything because already we have this. What do you mean by class? If you open this class, it will tell you what is this class is all about. This is nothing but coming from R3 backend, IDS backend. Class is nothing but whether this product is made of steel or electronics, what product it belongs to. That is called class. Back. Suppose if you want to know what is hierarchy, hierarchy is like this. If it is software or hardware, so hardware starts with 00125. Then the PCs will start from 00125 0010. Under that, monitors, if you can see. So in the software stuff, you have different kind of programs. In the services stuff, you have maintenance, repairs. In the high tech, you have computers, monitors, accessories. So he has explained us like what kind of, you can see under the computer he has this notebooks. That means right now we are talking about laptop, it's a notebook. So this is the series 00. So hierarchy means that. So when you are creating that product, you have to remember you cannot give your own hierarchy. System is already, because by the time you are as a function consultant you are working, you have to remember category, this numbering system is already given within the SAP. It's very, that means possibly it will be followed by these the standards of the company. So you cannot modify this number. So you have to know how to use it. Right. So get into R3 products type. So hierarchy means the from the parent to the child how it is coming. Class means what material it is made up of, and type means the type of the product, like raw material, services, finished product. Go to material type. Now laptop, I'll take it as a finished product. Mat underscore FERT. Next step, in the mat underscore FERT, go to set types. Go to the change mode. Don't stay in the display mode. So can you see this message, Sampath?
Yes, I can.
See, products of this category already exist. So set type cannot be deleted. This is how the message comes. Otherwise, deleting. So Z bags I'm trying to delete, it's not allowing. MB care, because we have created some products with them, it will not allow me. So there are certain controls which SAP by default it gives, so that cannot be modified. Now, what is the next step? Go to assigned set types and click on add set type. Add set type. This is the one, right? Laptop characteristics. So after adding this, you can see here, it is asking me position. So I want to put it in the start. So that's why it is 0. Start from 0, 10, 20. 10 means it goes into the second row. 20 is the third row. That means according to the internal SAP, there is a fixed gap line. So I don't remember exactly what is the gap between each row, but it displays in a sequence like a block. So here you can see ZLT care. I will put it into, there are a lot of views you can see. I will change the view into, I will take it as sales, because there is a sales and distribution view there. I want to add it in there. Otherwise, by default, it will go to the basic view. That is something called general. I don't want to get into the general. I want to get into sales. You can see automatically from that place it has moved to the second stage. If you leave it empty, it will go to basic. Click on save. Click on save. Now go to easy access. /NCOMMPR01. COMMPR01. If you remember, I have selected material, service, financing. Okay, so I will select material. So category what we have selected there, mat underscore FERT. That is the category. In that category we have assigned the, if I take a different category it will not appear. That means our set types and attributes will not appear in the other categories. So I will take it as mat underscore FERT. Continue. Click on continue. So as I said, there are three R3 products type, R3 mat class, and prod hire. So let us take the mat underscore class. Sorry, mat class. Click F4. Click F4. What is the hierarchy ID I have to take? R3. Go to the hierarchy ID. I want to add now R3 mat class. Enter. So now this product, which I am going to take, I will take something called as laptop systems. So it is giving a different mat class. Then what is the next thing I have to add? Type is over, class is over. Then what is the third one? You have to give the prod hire, R3 prod hire. That is the third one. It's not a printer, it's not a workstation, it's not a PC accessory, it's not a software, it's not a service, it cannot be a computer. Here it is, notebooks. Okay. So we have selected. You should know how to search. Click F4, go to the hierarchy and do it. Now, basic data I have finished, and I am giving something called some model number. So which is for the sales perspective. Okay. Okay. Get into the. I will not fill anything else because I have to go to the view called. Go to view sales and distribution. This is called view. And you can see this, it's compiling. It is compiling our new, you can see this here, taskbar. ZLTCOLOR underscore user interface. That's why it will take time whenever you create a new one. Now, if you get into this, within the finished product, so it is giving me a lot of views because they have added, because each person when we are practicing, so we will be adding some things, isn't it? So see this, we have something called as laptop model. Click F4, select the model number, color, processor, click on save. Material was saved. So what we did is we have created an attribute, then we have assigned it to a set type to category, and while creating the product we have associated with all the base hierarchies. One is, the first base hierarchy is type, R3 products type, then R3 product mat class, the three different kind of. So those are all, that structure is pre-created and preset by the R3 backend. Okay, so that you have to remember. And coming to the basic master data, we are done with. We would be going into a topic called transactions. So transactions is something like your leads, your campaigns, your orders, your quotations, your complaints, your cases, all these things generally they are termed it. So basically in SAP there is something called activity. Activity means your calling, your meeting, your presentations, all these things will fall under your basic business related activities. So that's what, there are something called activities. Uh, for tomorrow's session, I want you to come back with all this topic called transactions. Read it about the structure of a transaction, what it is all about, the headers, the item categories, and how uh, because transaction is going to be a very important topic because all modules will use this. Going to marketing, going to sales, or going to service, they're going to use this terminology, and exactly you have to follow that. Okay. So let me tomorrow, like, we will catch up at 5:30 p.m. Okay. So come back with a practice, and then we can have a discussion tomorrow. We'll continue with the transactions topic.
Ravi, just a couple of questions about the T codes. Earlier about the to open